Black Stars of Ghana did it again. Coach Milo did it again. The Black Stars camp is on fire. Is the love coming back? Is the love coming back? Is the love coming back? That was a brilliant, brilliant performance by the Black Stars. That was a wonderful, wonderful performance by all standard. Actually, I'm proud to be a Ghanaian at this point in time. I'm very, very proud to be a Ghanaian. I know you are too. Coach Milo did it again. The Black Stars of Ghana, the Black Stars of Ghana. I dedicate this show to the Black Stars of Ghana today. They couldn't have done it better. They couldn't have done it better. That's the team of the moment. The Black Stars of Ghana did it again. This is ADINKRA Sports Update on ADINKRA TV and ADINKRA Radio NY. Nina Maxwell is my name. You can call me NNM. I am your humble host. ADINKRA Sports Update. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. The show is here. The Black Stars of Ghana are on fire. My friend. I'm really happy, really happy today. I'm really happy today. I'm really excited. This is your show. This is my show. This is our show. You couldn't ask for anything better. Hello, lovely viewers. Welcome back to another episode of Sports Update on ADINKRA TV NY and ADINKRA Radio NY. My name is Nina Maxwell. You can call me NNM. I'm going to be your host. I'm going to be driving you till you get to where you want to get to. So, all too soon, today is another day and another edition of ADINKRA Sports Update. Like we always do, this show has two sessions. We have the local scenes, we have the international scenes, and after we go into the nitty gritties. We go into the nitty gritties. You know, as the Americans would say, the British will tell you nitty gritty. Okay, and it's the nitty gritties. We will go into the nitty gritties, and then we will dissect. We will trisect. We will deliberate the issues on board. Yesterday was another exciting day. We witnessed another exciting round of football from all over the world, especially with regards to the qualifications to the World Cup in 2022 Qatar. Already some countries have already booked the tickets. Germany has been the first nation to book their ticket to the World Cup, FIFA World Cup 2022 Qatar. And then just yesterday, guess what? Denmark, after beating Austria by a lone goal, they have also booked their ticket to Qatar. But, well, you know, Black Stars did well yesterday, but we still have our destiny in our hands. This and so many other stories I will bring you on this show today. But like we do every day before we start the show, you know, I bring you the motivational message. You know, you need it, I need it, we all need it. We need it in our walks of life, you know. At a point in time, you need somebody to encourage you. You need somebody to tap your shoulder and tell you, oh man, you did well, man, you can do it better. So we all need it. So today I'm just telling you to just be content with all you've got. No matter how little it is, no matter how small it is, no matter how much it is, you know, you just need to be content. Contentment brings about satisfaction, you know. If you are not content, so many will be happening around you, but you will not see. The more you ask for more, not appreciating what you have, will end up causing you to lose a lot around you. Because people have been asking for so much more nowadays without realizing so much is happening around them. So until we realize the blessings we have around us, the little blessings we have around us, we will not be satisfied with what we have. No matter how little it is, you still have to be grateful. You still have to be grateful. So let us learn to be thankful always. Let us learn to be thankful about life. There is no miracle greater than the life we have. That is the most important thing. But once we have life, there is always going to be hope for us. There's always and always going to be hope for us. So this is what I have for you today. Very short message. Just be content with what you have. Be grateful. Be thankful for everything that happens to you. And you are going to experience more and more of abundance. All right. So let's go back to the nitty-gritties. So like we do always, we have the headlines. I'll bring to you the headlines after the headlines, and then we go into the details of the headlines. But yesterday, oh my word, oh my word, oh my word, the Black Stars of Ghana, the Black Stars of Ghana did it again, did it again, did it again. Did it again. Coach Milovan Rajvac on his second spell to the Black Stars has shown that he is the man to do the do. He is the man to do the job. He is the man. He is the man. Yes, he might have had so many bad spells elsewhere. Yes, he might have had so many bad spells here and there. But when it comes to the Black Stars, Coach Milo is the man. When it comes to the Black Stars, Coach Milo is the man. Coach Milo van Rajvac. Yesterday, he showed his supremacy on the Stars team. And we all attest to that fact. That is Coach Milovan Rajvac on your screens. He is the man in the face mask in white. That's the man. I think behind him is his interpreter. Yeah, That's the interpreter behind him. But this is the man who has done the job. This is the man who is telling the whole world that when it comes to the Black Stars of Ghana, he has the dink. He has what it takes to manage this team. And he has shown it, and has shown it so well yesterday. You know, he has played 2 games and already he has won 2 out of 2. That's a big plus, man. That's a big plus, man. So I think he has done well. I think we have to commend him. You know, if the results were bad, we will still talk about it anyway. So if he's doing well, it is time to appreciate the good things Coach Milo has been doing. And wonderfully, he is doing so well. So well. It was all joy in Ghana yesterday. It was all joy in Accra, Ghana. It was all joy in Kumasi. It was all joy in all the regions across Ghana. It was all joy. It was all joy. It's been a long time. It's been a while since we saw the Black Stars play in this manner. It's been like forever, bro. It's been like forever. Seeing Black Stars playing with so much intensity, so much desire, drive, hunger. Oh my God. Oh my God. A lot of passion. You see skill, you see talent, you see agility, playing with so much telepathy and understanding. Yesterday, oh my God. It's been a while. It's been a while. I think this is our team. This is our team. We have nothing to do than to support them. Yeah, we have nothing to do than to give them the support they want, the support they like. Yeah, the support they deserve. That's the man on your screens, Coach Milovan Raivak, the coach of the senior national team of Ghana. Coach Milovan Raivak is the man. He 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 is the man, you know. You know how I do it. You know, if you do well, I will talk about it. And if you do not do well, I will talk about it. So if the man has done it, come on, fingers crossed. Hats off for this man. Hats off for this man. He's shown how capable he is as far as the Black Stars is concerned. So many agitations in here. Oh, since he left the Black Stars, he hasn't really been doing well elsewhere, wherever he went to. He's been to some places. Even he was fired. He went to even Qatar, where the World Cup is coming, or it's going to be played. He was sacked here and there. So he was without job for a very long time, you know, when Ghana decided to go for him. But when he came, he has shown that he deserved it. He deserved to do the work. He deserved to do the work. He deserved to do the work. He is the man. He is the man. He is the man. That is Coach Milovan Raivak. Coach Milovan Raivak. Coach Milovan Raivak has done it again. Has done it again. I'm so excited today because I'm a Ghanaian, you know. And anything about Ghana really matters a lot to me. So when I see Ghana excelling, oh, I get so passionate and so happy about it. So passionate because I'm true and true Ghanaian, you know. I'm true and true Ghanaian. I'm true and true Ghanaian. You see? You see me, you see Ghana. You see me, you see Ghana. That's it. That's it. So anything about Ghana really matters about me. But matters to me. It really matters to me. So when I see such apathy towards national property, national interest, I get so annoyed. But yesterday the lads did it, the coach did it, and we have to give them the acknowledgement for that. They really did well. Okay, so let's go into the headline. So Black Stars beat Zimbabwe again in Harare to keep their World Cup dreams alive. Black Stars beat Zimbabwe, the Warriors of Zimbabwe, again in Harare to keep their World Cup dreams alive. To keep their World Cup dreams alive. And then we have, again, has the arrival of Coach Milovan Raivak had a major impact on the Black Stars of Ghana? That's the next headline. Has the arrival of coach Milovan Rajevac had a major impact on the Black Stars of Ghana? And then the third one, what happens next as far as the Ayub brothers are concerned in the national team today? What's the way forward? What's the story next as far as the Ayub brothers are concerned in the national team? And then we have glorious Accra Hearts of Oak. Glorious Accra Hearts of Oak. The Continental Club Masters. The Continental Club Masters. The Continental Club Masters. They are on the battlefield. They are on the battlefield this weekend. They are on the battlefield this weekend. And this time around is against WAC of Morocco in another encounter of the CAF Champions League. We all know that they are the only representative of, as far as Ghana is concerned. They are those representing Ghana. They are those raising the flag of Ghana high aside the national team, the senior national team, Ghana Black Stars. Yes, we know we have rivalry here and there. We know Kumasi and Asante Kotoko will have their own sentiments and opinions and views as far as this one is concerned. But this is a national interest. Let's put party colors aside and let's all rally behind the Continental Club Masters, the glorious Accra Hearts of Oak, to do the do, to raise the flags of Ghana high. That is why we are here. So Accra Hearts of Oak to play WAC of Morocco come Sunday. Accra Hearts of Oak to play WAC of Morocco come Sunday. And then we have next, Milo makes the picture clear from the start. Prince Tego, you know, the former Black Stars striker, and then Accra Hearts of Oak striker, Prince Tego, says Milo makes the picture clear from the start. Coach Milovan Rajevac makes the picture clear from the start. And then, I think finally at the local scene, has Dr. Kwame Che resigned from Kumasi Asante Kotoko board? This has been on air, I think, for the past 2-3 days. That Dr. Kwame Che, even over the week, like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, there were rumors that Dr. Kwame Che has bought a new club and that his concentration is going to have divided concentration as far as managing Kotoko or being the board chairman of Kotoko and at the same time managing his own team is going to be concerned. There's going to be divided attention. So people were saying that if he has bought, allegedly, if he has bought a club in his name, then he should focus on his club and then resign as the chairman of the Kumasi Asante Kotoko board. That was, and then already there has been a rumor that there have been a vote of no confidence by the board members and even some management members that they don't want him to be the chairman of the board. So, has Dr. Kwame Che resigned from Kotoko board? Well, as I'm saying, you drew her, you become, and then we discuss the issues here and there. Okay. And then next, let's go into the international front. Germany and Denmark book tickets to FIFA World Cup 2022 Qatar. Germany and Denmark book tickets to FIFA World Cup 2022 Qatar. And then Eden Hazard to return to Chelsea FC. This is another rumor. It's been on the air, I think, over the couple of days, like people have been discussing this issue. Is Eden Hazard coming back to Chelsea? Because he's been struggling in Madrid. So people, well, that's what's in the air. Well, to any rumor, there is an iota of truth, you know. So let's see what happens. Okay, and then the next on the headline is, I do not know how he survived the knocks in the 4th round. I do not know how he survived the knocks in the fourth round. Deontay Wilder. This is Deontay Wilder to Tyson Fury. All right, so we'll go in there. In the fourth round, he knocked Tyson Fury down twice. So he's saying in fact, he just can't, because he felt he had won. He felt Fury could never come back. So whatever happened, whatever was the reason, wherever Fury got that inspiration from and strength to come back after being knocked down twice, he said he doesn't know. Ideally, Fury was supposed to remain on the ground. Ideally. Well, so that was from the Bronze Bomber. And then, whatever you set your mind up to achieve, keep pushing. It is possible. This is from Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King, after defeating the Bronze Bomber in an 11th round knockout. After defeating the Bronze Bomber, that is Deontay Wilder, with an 11th round knockout, Tyson Fury said, whatever you set your mind up to achieve, keep pushing. It is possible. Tyson Fury. Isn't it touchy? Isn't it inspiring? Yeah, you got to keep pushing, bro. You got to keep pushing. Keep pushing, bro. And then the next one says, I had an amazing time at Arsenal, but at Chelsea, I can even say more because I won the big titles there at Chelsea. This is Olivier Giroud. And then the next headline, Cristiano Ronaldo scored 58th hat-trick as Portugal blew Luxembourg away by 5-0. This man is out of this world. There are only two. There are in the world of soccer or in the game of football, there are only three entities playing. That is Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, and the rest. You see, these two guys are on a different planet. They are not on this planet. No, they are not on this planet. They are on a different continent and a different planet altogether. They have given so much gap to those behind them, and they are just living their dream elsewhere. 58 hat-trick. Oh my God, this is insane. 58 hat-trick. Well, we will delve deeper when we come into the nitty-gritties. That is Cristiano Ronaldo for you. The GOAT, as many regard him. All right. And then Camp Nou to return in full capacity, Catalan government says. So the Catalan government, I think, has given the go-ahead for the stadia in Catalan to get back to maximum capacity, due to the coronavirus. Stadia games are being played behind closed doors here and there. Even if they even allow people to go in the stadia, sometimes they allow for like 10% or even 20% of the capacity. But the Catalan government is saying that in the days ahead, they are going to open the stadia to full capacity. Full capacity. So you go to Camp Nou, the Camp Nou is going to be full. You go to other sides of Catalan, the stadia is going to be full. So they are just opening the stadia for everyone to full capacity. All right. And then offside calls to be decided by technology next year. Arsene Wenger. This man is so controversial. Very, very controversial. But well, so let's see what happens. This is Arsene Wenger. And then we have Manchester United to join Chelsea, Juve, and Real Madrid for new midfield sensation Aurelien Tchouameni. Those of you who watched the match that just ended, UEFA Nations League, Even in the finals, the both the semifinals and the final, you will see this. You saw this man in action. This guy is very good. This guy is very good. This guy is very good. He is a register. He plays like Jorginho, and he intercepts well. He protects well. He recovers well. He has a lot of good energy. You know, so Chelsea had already been in the race for a very long time. They really wanted this guy. They wanted a replacement for N'Golo Kante. So this man has been, and then at a point in time, they had issues. They wanted to go for Declan Rice. So now Chelsea is contemplating between Declan Rice and then Chouameni. But it looks like Chouameni will be giving them a lot of options up front. So that's what they are considering. And now, after Manchester United saw that great performance in the UEFA Nations League, they decided to also join the race. So, Aurelien Chouameni is the new kid in the building. So, everybody wants to solicit for his expertise. And then, Ballon d'Or nominees list out. Ballon d'Or nominees list out. Ballon d'Or nominees list out. So this and many more we are going to discuss in the next few minutes. So now we are going into the local scenes, and then we start the nitty-gritties. All right, so the Black Stars of Ghana beat Zimbabwe again in Harare to keep their World Cup dreams alive. The Black Stars of Ghana beat Zimbabwe again in Harare to keep their World Cup dreams alive. And this man was at the helm of affairs, Coach Milovan Rajovac. Coach Milovan Rajovac. Now, Coach Milo has made it 2 out of 2. We started slowly with Zimbabwe here back in Ghana, in Accra, in the Cape Coast Stadium, sorry. And then it ended by 3-1. You know, goals scored by Partey, Kudus, and then Dede Ayew, Andre Dede Ayew. But after the game, we saw some positives, and we decided to make some corrections here and there, you know, going forward. All right, so I was not surprised when the game was about to start. I saw two changes in the game. If you remember last week, when was that? Last Monday before when I came here, before they even played yesterday, I told you I made some observations and I realized our weakest link in the midfield was Dede Ayew. That was what I said. And then I was not surprised when I saw the list and Dede Ayew was not in the midfield. Because I told you, if we are to be fair, to go with form, our midfield is going to be Partey, Baba Idris, and Kudus. As simple as that. As simple as that. Because Dede Ayew lacked awareness in the last game that we played. So whenever we are transiting or we are making transition into the opponent half, you see that Dede will be delaying the transition. Because he either passes the ball backwards or he gets dispossessed of the ball. That was the problem we're having with Dede Ayew. So I told you, if we are to be pragmatic, like to take pragmatic actions, or we want to go with form, if you want to get the best out of these players, we need to take Dede Ayew out of midfield. If better, or if possible, push him up front. That's what I said. So I was not surprised when the starting line came and then Dede was not in the midfield. I was not surprised. And once again, this has shown what foreign coaches can do that our local coaches do not have, excuse my language, the balls to do. They do not have the balls to do. Because CK, Dede Ayew has shown time and time again that he cannot be part of this. Well, he can be part of the squad, but he cannot make the team. You know, he has dipped in form. But because Dede is the captain of the Black Stars, CK was finding it difficult to do the necessary and then the needful. Coach Milo sets everything straight right from the start. He doesn't care who performs or who does that or who does what. If only you are performing, Coach Milo will give you the chance to play. As simple as that. That is what he does. So if you really want results, you don't have to play according to names. No, in the modern era of football, we play according to form. People who are ready to play. People who are yielding results. As simple as that. We are not playing to suit an individual. We are playing as a team in the modern era of football. As simple as that. So if you are not performing, you don't expect to play. Because there's going to be a lot of competition. If you are not performing, there is somebody to take your spot. But over the years, our local coaches do not have that balls. To create that competition, to already established players, to bring the best out of them, even though they are the so-called big boys. Because if you are a big boy and you are not performing and you think you are a big boy because you are a big boy, you will still stay in the team, that makes you even play abysmally, thinking you'll be called. Even if you play abysmally, you still think you'll be called because you are a big boy. And our local coaches have failed to show that they are in control as far as these big boys are concerned. They always get bullied by these so-called big boys. But when the foreign coach came, the coach in the shape of Milo van Rijvaak, even when he came in his first spell, we saw him drop players like Sule Muntari. We saw him drop players like Stephen Appiah. That's balls, If you don't have that, you cannot you cannot be a coach. Being a good coach means taking a decision and standing by your decision. As simple as that. But over the years, that is what our local coaches have failed to do. So no wonder they are not getting the results. No wonder they are being replaced here and there. And no wonder even the nation is losing trust in the Black Stars. Personally, Coach Siki Akona disappointed me. He has disappointed every local coach. Because he was representing all the local coaches. But now, I don't think Ghanaians will ever opt for a local coach anytime soon. Even if they will, it's going to take time. You have to be exceptionally good. You must have the courage. You must have the balls to take certain decisions. As simple as that. So the game started with this lineup. Jojo Walcott in the post. Baba Rahman and Daniel Amate on the left, on the fullbacks. Baba Rahman on the left fullback. Daniel Amate on the right fullback. And then we have Alex Juku and Jonathan Mensah at the center halves of defense. And then we have Baba Idrisu. Baba Idrisu. Baba Idrisu. Baba Idrisu. Baba Idrisu. Baba Idrisu. This guy reminds me so much of Momo. Baba Idrisu. Baba Idrisu. Thomas Partey and Mohamed Kudus. Benjamin Tete, Jordan Ayew, and then Kamaldeen Suleiman. So we started the game in a 4-3-3 formation, attack, 4-3-3 attack. So you have Baba Idris and then Thomas Partey at the base of as the double pivots, that the two holding midfielders. They are the two holding midfielders. Thomas Partey and then Baba Idris, and then you have Kudus standing right in front of them, okay? And then you have Jordan Ayew, and then Kamal Dean on the attack. So it was 4-3-3. 4-3-3. Jordan Ayew and then Kamal Dean on the flanks, and then you have Benjamin Tete leading the attack. Benjamin Tete leading the attack. So we started with 4-3-3 formation. So in the midfield was Partey, Baba Idris, and then Mohamed Kudus. So we have two holding midfielders in the shape of Thomas Partey and then Baba Idris. And then we have Mohamed Kudus as the number 10. And then we have... And then you know what? In that game, you know what Milo did? He decided to play Jordan Ayew on the right side of attack. And then he played Kamaluddin on the left side of attack. And then he played Benjamin Tete as the striker. Over the years, we know Jordan Ayew to be our main striker. But Jordan Ayew had gone so many games without scoring. So many games for both club and country without scoring. So, even though he was not scoring, but I think his total output was good. Was very good. His total output was very good. So, the coach decided to use him on the flanks to see how best and how better he could perform. So, Jordan Ayew was playing the 7, and then we have Kamaluddin playing 11. So, Jordan Ayew on the right, Kamaluddin on the left. I think they've been switching along the line. They switch here and there, okay, depending on the understanding between the two. And then, as we started again with 4-3-3 formation, Coach Milo is just such a fantastic coach. He said that. He plays the 4-3-3, but with a lot of variations. Sometimes you see us playing with, we start with 4-3-3, then when we are doing the press, we press with 4-2-3-1. 4-2-3-1. At a point in time, we reverted to 4-1-4-1. You see Baba Idris in front, Partey, Kudus, Jordan, and then right in front, you see Benjamin Tete, and then you see Kamal Din. And then at a point in time, we were also resorted to 5-3-2. That was the second half when there was a lot of pressure piling up on the Black Stars. A lot of variations here and there. And then you could see that the coach has registered on the team. You see the coach, you see the blueprint of the coach on the team. For the first time, this is the first time I've seen the Black Stars playing with so much hunger and then so much intensity. Like there is something at stake. We got to do something, I never saw such spirit during the era of Coach CK Akono. I think that's another plus. All right, and then some pluses is like that new kid on the block. Baba Idris. This guy is so good. This guy is so good. The way he protects and he shields and then he starts transition is just so beautiful to watch. You see the combination between him and then Thomas Partey, tells you Ghana has a place to go. But, playing the 4-2, sometimes it was 4-3-3, right? But we have two base midfields. That is two holding midfielders, Partey and then Idris. Then Kudus was in front. All right. But, I believe, we could have played it more attacking such that we can have Baba at the base and then we push Kudus and then Partey up front. But I think the coach was being careful because we really needed the point. Especially when we got the first goal, then we had to do everything possible to manage the game. So that was the problem. That was part of the game management because the coach needs results. And then once you have scored the first goal, you have to do everything possible to manage the game. So the coaches will tell you game management is very, very key. So once you get the first goal, you only need the points. You only need to garnish the points and then to move on. So the first goal also brought so much variation into play. And then another player like Baba Rahman. Come on, this guy, I don't know. He has started really well under Coach Milo. I think he has decided to take the opportunity to use this time to relaunch his career. He know he had dipped in form. He know he has disappointed. He know he has disappointed himself. He knows how much is at stake because when he started, the clouds this guy brought about, everybody knew. At the point he ended in Chelsea. Chelsea saw Baba Rahman at the point as the solution to their left wing back, and then the left full back. They saw so much in Baba Rahman that Chelsea had to spend so much to go to Augsburg to bring him back, to bring him to Chelsea. But when Baba Rahman came, he couldn't live up to expectation. So finally, Chelsea had to loan him. So he had been on loan since then, from coach after coach after coach after coach. But I think the return of Coach Milo is doing Baba Rahman a lot of good. And it is time for him to relaunch his career, to show the world the good stuff he's got in him, that he ain't finished yet. He's got a lot in him. He's got a lot in him. So Baba Rahman is doing so well. Thomas Partey, well, he scored the goal. That is what's important. Well, I didn't see Partey that much. Even though he was in the game, I didn't really see him influence the game like I want him to. But Partey was good. It was good. It was good. Yeah, once there is a win, everything is good. Yeah, we can only mention some few errors that should be corrected in the next games. And you see what I said in the midfield, you could see a bit of sharpness when we had Baba Idris, Thomas Partey, and then Kudus in the midfield. You could see that telepathy between the three. You know, the movement here and there. You see covering. You see, there is speed, there is space, there is intensity, there is awareness. All of these come into play to make the midfield a moving midfield. You see a bit fluidity. Oh my God. Mohamed Kudus. The less said about this guy, the better. He's playing with so much confidence. Like, he reminds me so much of a Cristiano Ronaldo when Cristiano Ronaldo started playing for the Black Stars. But this one comes with a lot of flair. He comes with a lot of flair. Come on, Kudus is just a delight to watch. He is just a delight to watch. When he gets the ball, it's so difficult to dispossess. He knows what to do with the ball. So intelligent on the ball. So quick, so sharp, so slippery. He knows where to move. He knows where to position himself. He's telling them that he has arrived. Like, he plays in the UEFA Champions League with no team than Ajax Amsterdam. So he plays with a lot of confidence. He is our number 10. That is why I'm saying Dede Ayew has no position in this team. Honestly, if we are to go by, let's be honest to ourselves for once, This guy he is our man now. We cannot do without Kudus. No. Ghana Black Star now. We need Kudus. As much as we need any other player, but he is our star. Yes, we have Thomas Partey, but Kudus is the live wire in the team. He brings so much life to this team. So much life. He brings a lot of life to the team. A lot. And then some youngsters like Kamal Dean and Benjamin Tete also displayed what they have. And it's amazing, For a very long time, I could stand anywhere and tell people I think Ghana is lagging behind in quality. But I think I was too harsh on that, because I have a change of mind after the last couple of games we played, because I believe we have talent. And even in the modern era of football, you need to blend and put good talents together to get a very good team. You just need a very good team to make exploit. Yes, some people have names here and there, But even with the names, they can form a very, very terrible team. All you need is good team, players that are very, very hungry for success, players that are talented and are ready to go by instructions and are ready to be disciplined in life to follow whatever they are being taught. That is what team is all about. So this team have done it. This team has done it and has done it and it has done it. And we played the game. So I think Thomas Partey got us the first goal via that free kick. Wonderful free kick. Wonderful, wonderful, scintillating free kick. Wonderful, wonderful free kick by all standard. Yeah, Thomas Partey, we cannot take that one away from his quality. That is the man. 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 So, I beg your pardon. After he had scored, so many variations came into play, and then we had to protect the goal. And then finally, on the 60th minute, Kofi Tre came in for Kamal Dean. Kamal Dean was substituted for Kofi Tre in the 60th minute. We also saw a little bit of Kofi Tre. And then in the 74th minute, Joseph Adu also came in for Jiku, because Jiku had already been sanctioned. He had a yellow card, so I think the coach was doing everything possible to protect that guy, because that guy is a live warrior in the heart of defense. In the heart of defense. In the heart of defense. Jonathan Mensah was playing with a lot of experience. I think if not one, or he and the Day and Jordan could be the longest serving members of the Black Stars. And he has been with the Stars for a very long time now. So he was playing with a lot of experience here and there. But and then we had Daniel Amate playing the number 2 position. Well, Amate is very versatile though, but I think Amate is much, much productive when we play him as a center defender, a central defender. That is when he becomes so much more productive. So I think it's about time, I think Milo searches for the talent to take over the number 2 position, so that we can pair Daniel Amati and then Jiku in the heart of defense. I think that will be the best pair. The best pair. That will be the best pair for the Black Stars of Ghana. And then in the 86th minute, Ghana did some 3 changes too. So we had Samuel Owusu coming in for Jordan Ayew. Dede Ayew coming in for Kudus in the 86th minute. And then we have Caleb Ekuban coming in for Benjamin Tete. They also came in, just to add more salt and pepper to the soup. And then finally, we won. That is what's important. We won. And we won. We won. We won. We won. We won. But so after we had won, we were on top of the group until South Africa won their game against Ethiopia. So still it's open. It's open. It's open. It's open. Fingers crossed. Still Ghana is trailing by a point to South Africa. And then we have 2 more games to go. And we'll be playing South Africa in Ghana. And then we go to Ethiopia to play the final game. So our destiny is in our own hands. Just as Coach Milo said the first time after the game we played against Zimbabwe. He said, Ghana Black Stars have our destiny in our own hands. That was what he said. And it's true. All we've got to do is to win all our games, the remaining 2 games, to proceed to the next stage of the qualifier. That is what's important. So if we do not win the remaining, we don't even need a draw. We just need to win all the games to avoid any mathematical calculation in the foreseeable future. We just want to win. Okay? So South Africa will be coming to Ghana, and I think people have started proposing Kumasi Sports Stadium to be the stadium to play that game, because they know that the people of Kumasi support football like any other thing. And they also believe that the Black Stars have a lot of luck when they play at the Kumasi Sports Stadium. So that has been the crusade right now. But because if we really, really want to qualify, we believe Kumasi Sports Stadium will do the do. We'll do the do. We'll do the do. We have precedents, and it has worked. It has worked. It has worked. So that is what we are saying. So the Black Stars of Ghana won. The Bafana Bafana of South Africa also won. So the next round of games will be between the Black Stars of Ghana and then the Bafana Bafana of South Africa. And that will be the decider. Virtually, literally, that's going to be the decider. So we are hoping for the best, you know. Gradually, the team has started performing. You see a lot of seriousness in the team. You see a team that is really, really, really willing to do something. A team that is bent on grinding results, no matter what. That is what we are looking out for now. So I think what Coach Milo told the Stars, they have taken it into good faith, and they are doing what they are supposed to do, because you see a lot of hunger in the boys. Like the boys want to show something. They want to show something. And I think, do you agree with me that the love is coming back? It's like this crop of players are trying, they have started winning the heart of Ghanaians, you know. You know, we have a lot of Ghanaians who are saying their love for the Black Stars have dwindled. Like they do not feel like they used to because of so many things, you know, so many political things here and there. But I think, you know, results change things, right? So the guys have won 2 out of 2. One we have seen in a long while now, but I think they have started it, so we have to. For me, they have my support right now. They have won my heart. You know, I don't know about you, but well, it is time they win your heart, you know. This is what we've got. This is what we got. This is all we have. We have no other team again. We only have the Black Stars of Ghana. That's all we've got. So let's make it a point to support our team. You know, officially, I am telling Ghanaians, it is time we support the Black Stars of Ghana, because I see life in this team. I see life in this team. I see life in this team. So let's all rally and then support this team. Let's all rally and support this team. This all we've got. This all we've got. This all we've got. All right. Now, the next headline. Has the arrival of Coach Milo had a major impact on the Black Stars? Well, this headline is a bit dicey. This is the man. Has his arrival had a lot of impact on the Black Stars? For impact, yes. At least they have won their last 2 games. And that is all that we won, right? But you could see some strong, very strong decisions that the previous administration could not do. This man has decided to give the young lads the chance to play. You know, who are you to bench Andre Dede Ayew? But this man has done it. And you see the way he did it, it was gradual. The first game, he gave him the chance. He played, you know, he will give you the chance. You will play, and you see how well you have done, right? Comparing yourself to the players or your colleagues in midfield or in the position he placed you. And you will see, for yourself that, well, even though I played my quota, but I think I have a lot to do. So he played Dede in midfield in the first game. Dede played it, but Dede himself could see he was the weakest link in the midfield. So it was a gradual process. The next game, he decided to start Idris Baba. So if you play Baba Idris, who is a holding midfielder, who is a register, who is a holding midfielder, definitely you have to release Partey a bit. And then Kudus, who is your number 10, to operate with a lot of fluidity. Now, if Dede is to play in this 3 midfield, They cannot bench Partey because Partey gives you a lot. He can hold and he can surge forward and he can be a link up between the midfield to the attack. And then Baba Idris is a pure number 6, and they cannot guarantee you that. And Kudus is our darling boy. He is our magician in the game. You cannot bench Kudus. You see, that was why I was so frank the other time that if we are to play the 3-man midfield, Dede has no role anywhere in the midfield. As simple as that. And it's fair, it's nature, because some 10 years ago, similar things happened, you know. Senior players were benched for him to play. It's nature, it's natural. You know, you don't expect to always be on top. You know, definitely whatever goes up will surely come down. So when it comes down, you just have to accept it in good faith and support whoever has the capacity to take over. That's it, as simple as that. Kudus has the capacity at this point in time. He is our darling boy. In the next 2-3 years, I would not be surprised to see big clubs like Chelsea, Liverpool, Real Madrid chasing this lad. Because he has a lot and a lot and a lot and a lot in store to give. All right. So, Coach Milo's arrival has really had great impact as far as I'm concerned. He has the balls to make bold decisions. Straightforward. He has registered his name on the team. The team has a blueprint. You see there is a man in the helm of affairs. They obey instructions. They do what he wants them to do. There were rules. He gave them rules in camp and they are obeying the rules. Discipline in camp, serenity in camp, everything. You know, that's a mark of a focused team. And we have all that. If you have all these, and with determination, nothing can dismantle this flag of success. No, nothing. All you need to do is to be determined, to be disciplined, to go by rules, and you get what you want, what you deserve to get. As simple as that. As simple as that. Yes, sometimes it's cruel naturally. You might not have luck. But it goes round and comes back to you at a point in time. You just need to be ready. Just be ready. Just be ready. Just be ready. So this team has won my heart. Fingers crossed. The coach is doing so well. Yes, his presence has changed a lot in the team. And everybody believes and feels he has the right to play if he or if he does very well. If he plays his heart out. If he gives his maximum best. If he convinces the coach he is going to get the time and the nod to play. And that is why everybody is doing so well. This is a new team. Nobody has registered his name in the team sheet. We are all playing. But if you play and you play consistently so well, you're going to register your name on the team. That's simple as that. Now, as far as Milo is concerned, there is no established name on the team sheet. Everybody is fighting for position. Not even Partey, not even Kudus. That gives a fair chance for everyone to participate. As simple as that. As simple as that. So if you know, if you do your best, you'll be given the time and the nod. Everybody will try to bring whatever talent he has in him, you know, just to support the cause. As simple as that. As simple as that. So yes, the arrival of Coach Milo has had a lot of impact on the team. What's next with the Ayu brothers in the national team today? Well, like I said, whatever has a beginning surely has an end. Gradually, they are fading away in the team. And it's natural. It's natural. No hard feelings about this. It's natural. Natural. Yes, experience plays, but, in modern game of football, it's the young ones have shown that if they are given the needed support, they can do it. We saw what happened to Chelsea. Young ones who have dreams of winning the Champions League in like 5 years or 6 years to come just won it within a space of 4 months. They had no clue they could do that. But as they played and played and played, they started believing. And it's materialized. That tells you you don't need to grow to a certain level as a player before you can mature in the game. Now the young lads have told us or have shown us that maturity is no more inversely proportional to growth. It is directly proportional. You can mature and yet be young. As simple as that. You don't need to grow before you can mature. That is not maturity. So you can be 19 years and yet be playing for the Black Stars, that's the senior national team. We see Jamal Musiala playing for the German national team as young as he is. We have seen Pedri playing, and recently Gavi playing for the Spanish national team at a tender ages. And they are playing so well. We've seen Phil Foden playing so well. So you don't need to grow before you can have a direct influence in a team. So the coaches, having known or seen this, they have decided to give chance for the young lads to play. All that is needed in the game of football is results. As simple as that. And that is all we want. That's all that we want, bro. That's all that we want. We want results. And if the young ones are bent on giving us results, then we will go with them. As simple as that. Now, Jordan Ayew has played over 50 games for both club and country and has scored only 1 goal. We want results, my brother. Yes, your total team play is good, but if somebody is scoring, we have to let the person play. As simple as that. And if you find your scoring boot, we allow you to play. As simple as that. As simple as that. Now, it is a fact that Dede Ayew cannot compete with the current midfield. He cannot compete with Partey, neither can he compete with Baba Idris and Mohamed Kudus. As simple as that. His position has been taken away by Mohamed Kudus. No coach in his right senses will play Dede ahead of Kudus. No. No coach will do that. It will be abominable on your part to do that. You can't do that. You can't do that. So, as simple as that, yes, they have contributed their quota to the Black Stars, but gradually, Jordan Ayew has been the target man for a very long time. Look at the last game. The last game we played yesterday, he was pushed to the wings. It means you are losing your position. If you are taken from your position to a different position, it means you are losing your position gradually. So we are gradually finding a way to exit you out of the team. As simple as that. So no hard feelings. It's just what it is. It is about time we call a spade a spade. See things from the reality point of view. And stop the sentiments and, it wouldn't help. Let's face facts and then let's move with facts. Now, our darling boy in the Black Stars is not even Thomas Partey. It's Mohamed Kudus. He is our live wire. As simple as that. As simple as that. As simple as that. Milo makes the picture clear from the start. Prince Tego. You know, Prince Tego has been one of the former Black Stars players who have been advocating that Coach Milo should be the coach for the Black Stars. He has been those advocates advocating for Coach Milo. He thinks Coach Milo has the clout to do the work. He has worked with him before, he knows how he is, and he believes he can do the job. He says right from the start, he tells you what he wants. Right from the start, he tells you what he wants. He's so plain, he's so honest, and he tells you his style of play. And he wants you to play this way. And so if you are not able to play according to his demands, it means you that's why it's clear that our players, JD Ayew, will even accept the fact that he's gradually fading off. So if you are not able or ready to play according to his pattern or according to his style and according to his desired method, it means you cannot make his team. So he's so clear and he's so open and he's so honest, and he tells you if you are performing, he will use you. Regardless, you can be playing third division, you can be playing the fourth tier, you can be playing the second division, regardless of where you are playing. Once you come to training, once you make the list and you come to training, you start the chance of playing like any other player in the team. As simple as that. That is Coach Milo for you. So Prince Tego says he knows this man and he believes he can do the job. Well, Zimbabwe isn't a strong side, isn't an established name in Africa or in the world of football. Well, but at least game after game, you know, it's game after game. So he has won this game. Let's give him the applause and then let's move on. As simple as that. You know, he did it. He did it, so he deserves it. They did it and they deserve it. Why I am mentioning Milo so much or a lot today is that if we had not performed, his head would be on the chopping board. Because everybody will say, oh, we said it. We told you this man is old. This man is outdated. This man is old school. We told you. But this man came. He played his first game. He won. He played his second game. He won. Fingers crossed. Let's put whatever has happened behind us. And then let's look at the future. The next and the subsequent games. Like he told them after the first game, let's make sure we replicate the performances on the subsequent games. Grind the results and then qualify to the next stage of the qualifiers. That is what is important. That is what is important right now. So away from the Black Stars, so enough of the Black Stars thing, you know, we have won. I'm proud Ghanaian, you know, you are also a proud Ghanaian. Everybody is proud. We are happy. The love is coming back and we are enjoying the feeling, the euphoria, the support whatsoever. We are all enjoying it. We are all enjoying it. So, like I'm saying, it's time to support the Black Stars. It's time to support the Black Stars of Ghana. The Black Stars of Ghana. The Black Stars of Ghana. This is all we've got. This is all we've got. Now, away from the Black Stars, the glorious Accra Hearts of Folks. Continental Club Masters. Accra Hearts of Folk. Phobia. Never say die. Until the bones are rotten. The Continental Club Masters. They are on the battlefield. They are on the battlefield. They are on the battlefield. And this time around, it's coming off live, coming Sunday. Come Sunday. The glorious Accra Hearts of Folk, the Continental Club Masters, they are on your screens. The only Ghanaian representative in the CAF Champions League. Ghana, I come to you today as a Ghanaian, not a club supporter. It is time we support our own. Yes, we have our affiliations here and there. I know the Porcupine Warriors have their opinion as far as this is concerned. Well, some are saying because of the rivalry they have with Accra House of Folk, they will prefer Accra House of Folk loses the game. Because if Accra House of Folk wins, they cannot stand it. Well, it is true though. You have your right to support. You reserve your right not to support. But as a Ghanaian, I think we should support Accra Hearts of Folk. They are representing Ghana. And we want the flag of Ghana to go up on high and high and high and high and high into the skies. So they are the glorious Accra Hearts of Folk, the Continental Club Masters, the Rainbow Colors lads. You know, we hope they soar high to the clouds, just as the rainbow is in the clouds. Okay, that is all that we are praying for. So Accra House of Folk will be playing WAC of Morocco come Sunday in the first leg encounter of the CAF Champions League. So many preparations have gone as far as this game is concerned. And I heard CAF has given Accra House of Folk the chance to bring about 2,000 spectators to watch the game. You know, initially the teams were playing behind closed doors. So I think it's a plus. It's a plus, you know. At least the team will get something from the proceeds of the gate and to help the team. You know, that's good. That's good. So it's a good thing that CAF is giving Accra House of Folk that quota of capacity to support the team. And that is good. That is good. But all we are saying is that let's all rally behind this team. 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 Aside Ghana Black Stars, this is the only team we have representing Ghana on the African continent. And if possible, if they're able to win the CAF Champions League, they'll represent Ghana in the world. So let's hope Accra Hearts of Folk wins this game. We know Coach Samuel Buedu and the lads have prepared adequately for this game. We know how hungry these guys are as far as this competition is concerned. They are ready to play their hearts out. We know how aware they are as far as their career is concerned. This is the time to showcase what you have, bro. This is the time. This is the time. You are now on international specs. Everybody's watching you. Everybody's watching you internationally. Everybody's watching you. So you have to give all that you have. All that you've got, you have to give it. You have to give it. So glorious Accra House of Folk will be playing come Sunday. And fingers crossed for you guys. I'm solidly behind you. I'm solidly behind you. Go make yourselves proud. Go make your team proud. Go make your fans proud. And go make your nation, Ghana, proud. Now, away from Accra Hearts of Oak, the next headline and the last on the local scenes is, has Dr. Kwame Che resigned from Kumasi Asante Kotoko? Wow. That was the news in the last couple of days. Before, I think, even this news came up, there were rumors that Dr. Kwame Che has purchased or has bought a club in his name, you know, aside being the board chairman for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. So most of the party faithfuls thought it's going to have divided attention because you cannot be serving two teams at the same time. What happens if that team qualifies for the league and then they are playing against Asante Kotoko? That's what people think. Where will his heart be? Is his heart going to be where his treasure is, or his heart is going to be for Asante Kotoko? Because the good books say where your treasure is, that is where your heart is. So the team you have bought is your treasure. So that is where your heart is. And then even before this whole brouhaha about Dr. Kwame Che, some members of the board and then some management team had voted the vote of no confidence against this man. They do not trust him anymore. They don't want him to be the board chairman anymore. You know, some of them have decided not to work with him hand in hand anymore because they think, well, as far as they are concerned, he's not the man to do the job. So I think 2 days ago or 3 days ago, I think His Royal Majesty Otumfuo Osei Tutu II called the board and then the management members at his palace. So when they got there, I think part of the deliberations, he allowed for an open forum that people should air their views out. Whatever it is that is troubling them, he wants them to speak them out. So everybody was speaking, and then Dr. Kwame Che, according to the source, said he would wish to resign if granted. Already he had some people who had votes of no confidence in him. Already he had some people who want him to resign from the board. Already there are so many disagreements and the misunderstanding between him and the board members and even the management, some management members. So he said he thinks it will be in the good interest of Asante Kotoko if he resigns as the board chairman. So immediately he said that I'm told His Royal Majesty Otumfuo Osei Tutu II told him he has given him the job. He has appointed him as the board chairman. He is working for him. So he wants him to be the board chairman. But the question is, if Dr. Kwame Che has openly said he would wish he resigns as the board chairman, and the king wants him to be the board chairman, what would be the next line of action? Because these people have publicly declared that they cannot work with you. So how are you going to work with them? How are they going to be loyal? How, will they be loyal to him? That's the question. That's the question. Well, the king can try to put things at peace, but deep inside, are they going to be loyal to each other? Are they going to be loyal to each other? Are they going to be working hand in hand to grind the results? That is the question everybody is asking. If Dr. Kwame Che has openly declared he wants out, do we have to keep him? If we have to keep him, it means we have to make sure we resolve any other matter possible just to make sure the environment is clear and clean for operation. As simple as that. Well, I believe in the judgment of His Royal Majesty. Definitely, he will have his way out. He'll make sure he put the team together. He'll make sure they work together as a team, as a corporate body, as members, and as fans of the Kotoko fraternity to bring the best for the team. So the news came that Dr. Kwame Che has resigned, but actually he has not. The king wants him to be the board chairman. So if you felt Dr. Kwame Che has resigned, I came to tell you he's still the board chairman for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. He's still the board chairman for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. All right. That's all for the local scenes. That's all for the local scenes. That's all we have for the local scenes. And very soon, and now, we will be delving into the international front. And then we'll see the news we have internationally. Well, on the international scene, Germany and Denmark booked ticket to FIFA World Cup 2022. Wow, 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 wow. Germany was the first team to get their ticket for the FIFA World Cup 2022 in Qatar, after beating North Macedonia by 4-0. Timo Werner with a brace in that game. So after winning that game, Germany garnished 21 points, and they were on top of the league, of the table, with the second team having 13 points. So 2 more games to go. Even if they are to lose the 2 games, they have already qualified for the World Cup. So Germany, fingers crossed, they have made it to the World Cup 2022 Qatar. Hooray! Hooray, Germany! Hooray! 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 And then the next day, the next team to book a ticket for the Qatar 2022 World Cup was Denmark. Denmark. You remember this Denmark team? This sensational Denmark team in the just ended Euro 2020. Oh my word. Oh my word. Oh my word. They won the heart of all, if not all, most soccer fans. Especially in the case of Christian Eriksen. Everybody saw what happened to Christian Eriksen when he collapsed on the pitch. And then everybody thought he had died at the spot. It took minutes and minutes and minutes of time to get him resuscitated and then brought him back to life. He was not even back until they took him to the hospital, where he was confirmed alive. The game was stopped at the moment. The game was brought to an end by the referee because the guy, nobody knew what would happen to him after he collapsed on the pitch. So after an hour or 2 hours, I think the news came that this guy is back to life. So the game, they didn't want to play the game, but from what we heard, it was the same player, Christian Eriksen, who asked that they should go back and then play the game. They should go and then play the game. What a touching story. What a touching story. After getting back his life, he told them to go back and then play the game. Yes, his life matters, but he has given them the go-ahead to go back and play the game. They played the game, and they were just amazing to watch. After losing their first game, they went ahead to win the subsequent games, and they found themselves in the semi-finals with England. With England. They did themselves a lot of proud. Okay, so after that, Denmark finally booked their ticket to the FIFA World Cup 2022. They have not lost a single game after playing 8 games. They have 24 points. So even if they lose the rest of the games, they still qualify to the World Cup. That is it. And then we have a lot of qualifiers going on. So I think in the subsequent weeks ahead, we will see the next teams who will make it to the World Cup. So 2 more games to go, and then we still have more teams to qualify in Europe to the World Cup. In Africa, we are still playing. We have 2 more games to go to qualify to the next round of the qualifiers. In CONCACAF, it is going on here and there. So after the next couple of weeks, we will know which teams book their tickets to Qatar 2022 alongside Germany and Denmark. All right. The next headline, Eden Hazard to return to Chelsea FC. Do you believe this? Eden Hazard. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. How the mighty have fallen. How the mighty have fallen. Eden Hazard. The sensational Eden Hazard. The unstoppable Eden Hazard. Oh my word. Oh my word. Oh my word. Oh my word. The great Eden Hazard. After suffering multiple and series of injuries, Eden Hazard is struggling to come back to his best. To his best. He's struggling to come back. He's struggling to come back. See what injury can do to players. You see what injuries can do to players? He's struggling to come back. Even though he's fit now, but he's struggling to come back. If the amount of money Real Madrid bought him from Chelsea, everybody expected Eden Hazard to be the face of the Madrid team. But instead, Karim Benzema is doing the show. So Eden Hazard, after like 3 seasons, is it 3 or 2 seasons in Madrid, it's like he's falling down the pecking order. It's really falling out of the pecking order. So, well, there are rumors that Madrid want to return him to Chelsea. And then coach Thomas Tuchel says, well, he's open for new players. He's ready to accept new players, provided you can come and then show what you've got. You make the team. So he's open for new players. He's open. So, well, that was the news. But what made it a little bit untrue is that Real Madrid asked for Reece James in return. And you know this is not possible. This is not possible. You know it's not possible. You know it's not possible. You know it. Because before you can even talk about Reece James, you should be having like £100 million. Before you even start negotiations. You should have not less than £100 million before you even start negotiation with Reece James, about Reece James. He's a young lad, 20 years of age, who has won the Champions League at age 20. Who has played a number of caps for the national team, the Three Lions of England, at age 20. And you want to just come and then take him like that from no other team than Chelsea? You know, Chelsea is not a selling club. Chelsea will only sell you if they have gotten all that they want from you. That is when Chelsea will sell you. Before Chelsea sold the great Eden Hazard to Madrid, they had gotten what they want to get from him. 2 English titles, FA Cups, UEFA Cups. So they had gotten what they want to get from him. And unfortunately for him, he played for Chelsea and he never had a spell of injuries. The longest spell was like a month or so. You see? So if Madrid are saying they want Rhys James in return, that makes the news a bit untrue for me, because you know you won't get Rhys James if you don't even start with £100 million. You know, closer to like $120 million. You know. Well, so time will tell. Time will tell. Time will tell. Very soon, the January transfer windows will be here. So we will see which players move and which players stay. All right. We will see that. And then the next, we are switching our focus from football a bit, and then we are going into boxing, and then we'll come back to football. I do not know how he survived the knocks in the 4th round. Deontay Wilder. He said this after the bout last Saturday when he was defeated the second time by the Gypsy King. You know the Gypsy King, right? When he was defeated the second time by the Gypsy King. So Deontay Wilder says up to date, he just doesn't understand how Tyson Fury, who is the bronze bomber, survived the knocks on the 4th round. You know, in the 4th round, he knocked Tyson Fury down twice. Okay? So the second knock, he felt it was over. But well, he decided, he tried to make some excuses as far as the counting was concerned, you know. Well, he said those counting, you know, when you are knocked down and you are unconscious, they will count a number of counts. And if you are still unconscious, then they will end the game. So he felt there was a bit delay in the counting. But after having said that, he said, well, it was no excuse. At least it was no excuse. So for him, it was a fair fight. It was a nice fight. It was a good fight. It was the fight that deserved the hype. It was the fight that deserved the hype. You know, they gave people value for their money. He said he even chipped in a cheek, you know. It was a cheek for Mayweather, Floyd Mayweather. You know, Floyd Mayweather has said it time and time again that he would never put his money behind Deontay Wilder. He will never put his money on Deontay Wilder for no reason. He will never do that. So, you know, it's like these guys have a little bit, you know, for Deontay Wilder feels Mayweather is an American. So why is he saying why is he not giving him his support, you know? But according to Mayweather, he says Deontay Wilder is not an all-round fighter. So if you are somebody who is into betting, if you are a gambler, you wouldn't gamble for somebody who is not an all-round fighter. No. He is a gambler. He is a businessman. So as a businessman, he will put money where he will get returns. As simple as that. So, but Deontay Wilder feels he's not in support of him, and like he doesn't like him and stuff. So, well, so he threw that cheek, you know. You know, Mayweather can fight the whole 12 round, and it's just movements in the ring, you know, just giving you movements. You know, sometimes he fights and the people think, no, the fight did not live up to the billing. It did not live up to expectations. So he chipped this one in that, well, we saw the good fight. You know, it was fight for the money that we gave people value for their money. He said, we saw some fights people go and then it's like you wasted your time watching those fights. You know, it was a cheek now. It was a cheek for Mayweather. But all in all, it was a good fight. And he said in the ring, it's like battling for your life. It's the matter of life and death, you know. Even though you fans are enjoying it, but the fighters involved is a matter of life and death. You know, we have seen situations where people died in the rings here and there, and this is a heavyweight banter. You know, the punches are so heavy and so deadly. So for him, well, he sold all his talent for the world to see, and then all that matters to him is for him to showcase his talent for the world to see what he's got, just to entertain the world. And after the entertainment, he goes back to meet his family, and that's what's important to him. So he's just grateful that even after that bout, he's still alive and he has seen his family. That is what's important for him, to showcase his talent to the world, and after going back home to meet his family. That is what's of importance to him. He knew, he even started assessing himself from the beginning of the game. He said he went with the game plan in the beginning of the game, but after the fourth round, he didn't know what happened. Like, he was off a bit, and then that was it. That was it. That was it. So sometimes when you get to the field, so many things happen. So many things happen. There are even some punches that will make you forget all that you learn at training. It's natural. Sometimes some things happen. So he's just now Deontay Wilder, the bronze bomber, is just grateful because he has his life back. And then even after the fight, according to him, he contacted Fury. He congratulated him. It's a game, even though before the game you see them coming together like angry and stuff, all trying to promote the game. He said it's just trying to promote the game. But after the game, they go back normal people. They love each other. They talk to each other. They assess the game here and there, and then they move on. But he's just grateful. He's back. He has his family, and then he has his life. That is what's so important for him at this moment in time. That is Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder. All right. And then the next on the headline, whatever you set your mind up to achieve, keep pushing. Whatever you set your mind up to achieve, keep pushing. It is possible. Whatever you set your mind up to achieve, keep pushing. It is possible. This is what Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King, said. Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King. This was what he said. Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King. That's the man on your screens. Tyson Fury! The Gypsy King, the Gypsy King. So, on his post-match interview, he said a lot. He said a lot. He said a lot. He said a lot. He even made mention that he was caught up in the third round. Yeah, in the third round. No, in the fourth round. He was caught up in the fourth round on two occasions, but he came back strongly. He felt that was all he's got. He has to keep pushing. He had to keep pushing, even though he was knocked down twice in the course of the game in the fourth round. He decided to keep pushing, And the more he pushed, he realized he gained more and more strength, more and more energy. All the game plan was to be able to hold Deontay Wilder after the 4, 5, 6 rounds, because that's the weakness of Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder lacks stamina. He only relies on the power of his right punch. That is it. So if you are able to hold him up, give him the jabs, hold him up after 5, 6, 7 rounds, then Deontay Wilder is finished. So he stick to the plan, and then finally, he was able to win on the 11th round with a technical knockout decision. All right. Away from boxing, going back to soccer, I had an amazing time at Arsenal. But at Chelsea, I can even say more because I won the big titles there at Chelsea. Olivier Giroud. Yes. It's true. This is true. Well, Olivier Giroud played most of his game at Arsenal, you know. Yeah, he scored most goals, more. He played more games at Arsenal. But even at Chelsea, he was not even starting, but he was playing. But the problem is that at Chelsea, he was getting the results, you know. He wouldn't play more games, but you get the caps. So at Chelsea, the only Champions League he won was with Chelsea. The only, you know, at Chelsea, he got 2 European caps at club level. Yeah, we know he won the World Cup, FIFA World Cup 2018 with France. You know, that's a European, the highest trophy as far as the world of football is concerned. He won it with France. And then, but when it comes to the European club competitions, you know, the second highest rated cup was the European UEFA Champions League. That was the UEFA Champions League. So that is every player's dream as far as club football is concerned, to be in this competition and even to play at the finals and if possible or possibly win it. Olivier Giroud luckily got that I think in the last ended Champions League with Chelsea. So he has his Champions League with Chelsea. He had his Europa Cup with Chelsea. And then I think a couple of trophies with Chelsea. So he got the trophies at Chelsea. So yes, he played a lot of games with Arsenal or at Arsenal, but those the those games that had indelible mark on him at club level, he played at Chelsea. Because those were the games he could show that, oh, I had this because I played that game. He could show the Champions League medal because he played with Chelsea. He could show the Europa League medal because he played with Chelsea. All he got from Chelsea. All he got from Chelsea. So it is true. Just like Fernando Torres. Fernando Torres played most of his beautiful games at Liverpool. He played most of the games at Liverpool. But he also won the cups at Chelsea. Similar story like Olivier Giroud. He also won the Europa League. And then he also won the Champions League with Chelsea. Just similar stories. Similar stories. That's why we're saying that in life, it doesn't matter how far you have started or how far you have come. It doesn't matter how long you are doing something. You can be doing something for far too long and you'll not be getting the results. And you just do something within just a very shortest possible time and then you just get your results. That is what life is all about. That is why you have to not stop living. You got to keep living. Keep living. It can be, yes, it could be waiting. You could be struggling for far too long. Yes, you know, it can tarry. It will be tarrying for far too long. But you see, if you just keep living, the moment will come where the light will also shine on you. Just keep living. Just keep living. Just keep living. It's very, very touching story. Very, very touching story. At a point, Olivier Giroud became a nuisance at Arsenal. Even at Chelsea, he became a nuisance until the arrival of a new manager. So that's life. That's life, you know. That's life. All right. Now, Cristiano Ronaldo scored 58th hat-trick as Portugal blew Luxembourg away by 5-0. Wow! 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 Cristiano Ronaldo. Also being regarded by many as the GOAT. You know, the greatest of all time. You know, it is debatable though. It is debatable. It is debatable. As the greatest of all time, it is debatable. But he's one of the GOATs. Okay, let me put it that way. But to be the GOAT, it's debatable. It's debatable. It's debatable. It's debatable. This guy is out of this world. Like I told you, this guy is out of this world. Ronaldo is out of the world. You know, Ronaldo is out of this world. Man, Cristiano Ronaldo is out of this world. Cristiano Ronaldo is out of this world. He has 58 hat tricks. As far as his career of football is concerned, it means he has been scoring 3 goals in each game for 58 times. Cristiano Ronaldo. Zero. This guy is out of this world. I am telling you. This guy is out of this world. You know, I'm trying to get a picture of this guy on your screens because we need to celebrate this guy. We need to celebrate him. We need to celebrate him. We need to celebrate him. Yeah, that's 0 on your screen. That's 0 on your screen. That's 0 on your screen. Not the guy in black. No, the guy in red. That's 0 on your screen. Cristiano Ronaldo. He is the one we are celebrating. He is the one we are celebrating. Okay, so these are the records. He has scored 58 hat-tricks as far as his career in football is concerned. Internationally, out of 182 caps, Cristiano Ronaldo has scored 115 goals. And now, ladies and gentlemen, he is the all-time leading goal scorer as far as international football is concerned. 115 goals. Wow. Wow. Cristiano Ronaldo, out of this planet. Out of this planet. The record was being held by one Ali Dial, who scored 109 goals out of 149 caps. But now, ladies and gentlemen, the player with most international goals is no other than 115 goals. Brilliant, brilliant. So I always say, you see, in the game of football, we have 3 people playing the game of football. 3 people, 3 variables. Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, and the rest. You see, these guys, they are out of this world. They are playing their game elsewhere, and then the rest are just doing their thing elsewhere. Because these guys, if you look at their stats, it's just amazing. It's incredibly amazing. Amazing. It's just amazing. Out of 182 appearances, he has scored 115 goals. The most goals scored in an international competition. You know, to make matters worse, this guy is aging. Just like the wine, you know, the story about wines, right? Is that the older, the better. The older the wine, the better. The older the wine, the better. This guy is almost 35 years of age. And he keeps scoring. He's 35, he keeps scoring. He's playing at the highest level. And he keeps scoring. You know, we know when players get to the age of 30, they start declining. But these guys are 35, 34, and they are still playing. They are playing like no other's business. Well, that's one of the GOATs. Arguably the GOAT. Let me put it that way. To the United fans, he is a GOAT. He is a GOAT. You know, I remember I just sent I think 2 days ago I sent a guy a message. You know, after no, it was just yesterday after Ronaldo scored a hat trick. You know, the Manchester United fans were just making noise on one of the groups I joined. You know, they were just making noise. Come on, Ronaldo, Ronaldo, Ronaldo. I said, come on, why are you guys marketing this guy? This guy needs no market. We know what Ronaldo can do. We know his capabilities. We know what he can do. So why are you marketing the goat? So someone who is the goat. So I typed the goat in small letters, Then this guy got so furious and then he replied it with capital letters. He said he is the goat. I said, oh, okay. But Messi is the goat with the small letters. And I said, well, you are entitled to your own opinion. But arguably, he he could be one of the best players we have ever encountered, ever witnessed. In fact, we are blessed this generation to have these players grazing the game of football. We are blessed. We are blessed. Day in, day out, these guys have been consistent for the past 13 to 14 years. These guys have been so consistent day in, day out. Yes, they have moments of fall, but they have shown us that if you fall, you don't have to remain there. You have to rise up and come back again. They have been doing it over and over and over and over. Anytime, especially this guy, Cristiano Ronaldo. All he's got is by dint of hard work. He is not the most technically gifted. He is not the most talented. But you see a lot of determination in this guy. He just want to win. He just want to win, and that's it. He's so determined to win. He's so determined to win. He's so determined. So when you see his determination, it always pushes you, inspires you to want to do something, you know. So I think we need to, as humans, even as we journey on this earth, we need to take some inspiration from the success stories of certain people. Like it's just nice. It's just nice to see Cristiano Ronaldo even playing at the highest level of the game of football at this age. Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, players like Thiago Silva, Ibrahimovic, 40 years of age, still playing at the highest level. They are telling us that we can still do. We can do it. No age is, well, just a number. Even though you cannot be as active as you used to, but you can actively participate by doing something at the highest level. At the highest level. That is Cristiano Ronaldo for you. Amazing stats. Amazing stats. Amazing stats. Amazing stats. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. All right. The next headline: Camp Nou to return in full capacity. Catalan government. All right. So the Catalan government has given the go-ahead for the Catalan or Catalonian stadia to be in full capacity as far as the game of football is concerned. The pandemic has been a big blow to all and sundry, wherever you find yourself in the world. And the game of football is no exception. So, well, England, they have given the fans the chance to troop the stadium, I think, in full capacity in some stadia. Some stadia have like 50%, others to have 20%, depending on where you find yourself as far as the pandemic is concerned. We have red zones, and then we have zones that have been cleared to full capacity. So in Spain, the Catalonian government has also given the go-ahead for the clubs in the Catalan to go back to full capacity after the international break. So you see clubs like Espanyol and you see clubs like Barcelona playing in full capacity. So the Camp Nou is going to be full. Now we will see the raw and the enchantment at the Camp Nou again. So I think at least this will do the Barcelona players a bit good, because I think it's gonna lift up morale in camp. You know, players will want to do something because they have seen, in front of their fans, players will always want to do something. So I think, and then the club will also end up earning something. They have been playing behind closed doors for far too long, and then I think it's time for them to also get something from the gate proceeds. That is good. And then next on the list, offside calls to be decided by technology next year. Arsene Wenger. Arsene Wenger is sounding so controversial now. Controversies here and there. They brought about this VAR. And then this VAR, video assistant referee, came to help reduce, if not or reduce some lapses as far as refereeing is concerned. Well, even with the VAR, we still have some contentions here and there. Just the recently ended UEFA League of Nations, the final between France and then Spain. For me and anyone who watched the game, the France winning goal was an offside. Kylian Mbappe was in the offside position. He was at the offside position when the ball was played. They said they reviewed it, and then it was a goal. So a VAR was brought to reduce problems like this. And then problems like this still exist in the game of football. And then should we say the VAR came not to be the solution to the problems we felt or we thought it would be, but just to reduce some of the problems? Because so many people thought the introduction of the VAR will be the end of most of the problems we are facing. As far as offside decisions are concerned, some heavy tackles are concerned, some handballing decisions are concerned. The referee has the right and the liberty to go to the screens to check if it's offside or not. With all this, we are still not able to find solutions to all these problems as far as the game of football is concerned. So that was it. So now, Arsene Wenger says, next year, there could be a point where technology will be introduced. As far as offside is concerned. So the technologies will be calling out the offsides, because there are so many human errors as far as offside is concerned. So if you have VAR, which shows you the video and the picture, and you are still not able to get the solution to this problem, how is the technology going to do this? Well, so let's see. We have a technology for goal line. There have been instances where balls have gone, all the circumferences of the ball have gone past the line in the post, and the referee's decision was no goal. So I think it happened over and over and over and over. The last one and the most painful one, the first and the most painful one was the World Cup 2020 between Ghana and Uruguay. That Suarez penalty was a goal because the ball was way over the line, and Suarez opted to grab the ball. It was supposed to be goal and red card, not penalty kick. If you give a penalty kick, you are giving the the corporate team the chance to come back or get back into the game. It is not fair. Well, that was what happened. Still, it was not taken into consideration until the should I say so-called, the alleged propounders of the game of football, that is England, found themselves in similar mess, similar situation when England was playing against, was it Argentina or Germany, and then the ball, Frank Lampard's strike uh, went far, far over the line at the post or in the post, and still the referee said it was a no goal. Even those of us watching the screens could see that the ball was far, far over the line. He was right at the spot, but the referee says it was not a goal. So after then, or after that incident, that was when the goal line technology was introduced. Well, I think the goal line technology has been a success. Yeah, because since its introduction, I think all the balls that the goal line call for goal and no goal, I think about 90% or 95% has been successful. So even though there were some few lapses here and there, so I think it's good. But let's see, which technology are they bringing in for offside? Well, we all hope to see. Arsene Wenger, the technology man, we all hope to see. We all hope to see. Already he was one of the advocates for the VAR. The VAR has come. It has come to stay, but we still have the problems of the game of football still persisting. They still persist day in, day out, day in, day out, day in, day out. All right. And then finally, Manchester United to join Chelsea, Juve, and Real Madrid for the signature of the new midfield sensation, Aurelien Chouameni. Aurelien Chouameni. Oh my God. Oh my God. You know, this guy came into the limelight, but just that, when someone starts something, people want more proof. People want more evidence. Like they want more conviction that yes, you are doing the thing. This guy is playing with Monaco and he's doing so well, so well. Chelsea spotted this guy and they want this guy, but they are still considering some and weighing some options here and there, because Chelsea have two players in mind. They have Declan Rice and they also have this guy, but Chelsea wanted Declan Rice so badly, but considering the quality of Chouameni, I think Chelsea think Chouameni will be the best option because he gives you so much more. Declan Rice is more of a holder, but pushing forward, Declan Rice lacks a bit. But Chouameni can be box to box, and he can also hold our play for you. And he's a register such that it's very difficult to dispossess. He's a good passer of the ball as well. So Chelsea started chasing this guy. Real Madrid followed. Juventus also have shown interest. And finally, now Manchester United also want this guy, Aurelien Chouameni. If you guys have watched the game, the last ended UEFA League of Nations, in the absence of N'Golo Kante, he was doing the job for the French national team. And he did so exceptionally well. He did so well. He allowed, you know what Pogba wants, right? If he gets somebody who is doing the job, Pogba will give the passes, will do the flair. You know what Pogba does, you know what Pogba does. So this guy gave Pogba so much room to operate, so much room to operate, because he was doing the dirty work for Pogba. So after the semifinals, they played, they got to the finals, and then they played again. I think United, looking at the partnership between Paul Pogba and this guy, they think this guy will do them a lot of good. Already in their holding role, they have Fred, they have Scott McTominay, and then they have Nemanja Matic, who is aging, all right? Scott McTominay is good, but he's not that consistent. Fred, it's also questionable. So they want somebody who is really consistent in the heart of the midfield. So I think Manchester United also have decided to go in the race for their signature of Aurelian Sure Mini. All too soon, ladies and gentlemen, this is what time will permit us. This is what time will permit us. We have come to another end of another edition of Sports Update. But before I sign out, like I always say, until humanity is touched, we can never be happy. Whatever you are doing, no matter how little it is, you can maximize and touch lives. Nina Maxwell is my name. You can call me NNM. I am your humble host. I want to say a big shout out to DJ Jam. You are the man, bro. You are the man. You are the man. OG, speedy recovery, man. Speedy recovery. And I have my man over here, Fred, my brother Fred. Thanks for the support. And then my people in Ghana, all of you, I thank all of you. I thank all of you for your support. And I want you to keep telling people, to tell people that the show has come. And then finally, a very, very big shout out to Erica here in New York. Erica. And then to all of you out there, I say thank you. But until then, see you next week. Bye-bye.